yeah. I don't believe in destiny, I just do what's best for me. Don't listen to my enemies, they're just full of jealousy. Yeah, this legacy, you gon' see what's left of me. You gon' see success in me, you ain't seen the rest of me. I just wanna be the best at what I know, better than the rest, just watch me grow. Put me to the test and watch me go. This is my quest, I'ma make it known. They call me obsessive, oh I know. Call me selective with my notes, call me aggressive with my flow. Call me offensive even though Joe, I ain't gonna lie, life's tough. Try to get by, life's rough. Try to do it right, it's not enough. Even though you try, you still mess up. But I'm still gonna fight for what I love. Still gonna die for what I love. Still gonna try, I won't give up. Still gonna fight until I've won. They say I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left, and I'm not quite there yet, but those words they'll regret. Cause I've got something left and I'm not giving in. I will not let them win, I won't stop till the end, no. Some injuries, mentally and physically. Studied them religiously, so I don't repeat history. And people won't admit to me, they don't want a victory. Bad enough to get a C, they'd rather just go leave it be. And oh, this journey I've been on since 13. Working hard and learning, never stopping searching. Yeah, it's burning, all this passion hurts me. I took action working, writing down these words. No, I'm not okay, I just wanna be something. I don't wanna be nothing, living all alone. No, I'm not alright, I'm just barely getting by. But I'll tell you I'm just fine, so you leave me alone. They say I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left, and I'm not quite there yet, but those words they'll regret. Cause I've got something left and I'm not giving in. I will not let them win, I won't stop till the end, no.
Yo, what is going on, everyone? Happy Saturday. It is the 23rd of August, 2024. You guys, this year is flying by. I was going to jump on earlier, but the Detroit Lions were playing their last preseason football game, and of course, we were terrible. We were the usual Detroit Lions that I grew up watching. Thank you so much, you guys. I appreciate it. Some great gameplay. There's some good stuff there. Excited to see what the future brings, but you know, the usual. Another loss, another L. 2 weeks until pro football kicks off, but I am more excited about next Saturday. Next Saturday, we have college football is back, baby. And as you guys know, my entire Saturday and weekend revolves around the college football schedule. I'm just saying. But thanks for being with me. Thanks for hanging out. You guys, I am celebrating a huge achievement today. But first, before we start getting into that celebration, I need to celebrate these guys, the Dying Breed, my Patreon community. I am so grateful for you guys, and it just blows me away how generous you are. It means the world. So a huge shout out and a huge thank you to Warrior Bernard, Fighters Maxwell Foster and Big Q, Guardian Wilkie, who has been crushing it once again on the social media, sharing all the good things about Lit RPG. So thank you, bro. We've got Soldiers Boslow, Little Panda Aiden, Unwired, and of course, Jessica Wargo, who we love. Favorite podcaster ever. And then, of course, we have Defenders LG, Jodan, Miss Aoife, Duck Commander Stephen Landry, and newest member, not Sam, he left us, we miss you, but Reaper. Welcome, Reaper. I don't know if you'll ever catch my weekend updates, but just so you know, I appreciate you. Thanks for being a part of the Patreon for however long you decide to stay. Okay, now that is out of the way, what else is going on? Well, you guys, let's get down to the nitty gritty. Let's go over these numbers if the page will load up. This week, where is it? Why is it not showing? My internet connection's being a little slow. I apologize. Seriously? Like, what is going on? What is going on? There it is. All right, so this week, I was able to hit the writing goal, 11,484 words. Super excited about that because it brings Golem Master Book 4 up to 162,096 words. I have already started to plot out the next points that I need to hit for this upcoming week, and we are knee deep in the mud right now. It's been super fun to write. I was writing a scene even yesterday, and I thought I was finished, but then I was like, nope, I want to go back in there and hit some more details. So I went in, added some more, which was great. But yeah, so we are at 162,000. The plot points that I have coming up, let me look real quick. I think I still have them up on my other screen. 1, 2, 3, 4 major plot points, and then this epic conclusion at the end. So if everything goes well, we'll be looking at, we'll book 4. Is there another 20 to 30,000 words hidden in there? I think there might be. So with possibly, well, let's think about that. If I got 4 plot points, if I can stretch those out over 4 chapters, that's another 10,000 right there. That's 170,000 words. And then the final conclusion of all the epicness, that could easily be another 10,000 to 20,000. So yeah, we could easily see Book 4 hitting close to that 200,000 word mark, which I'm just very grateful for. I'm very excited. What that also means is for August, my writing total in August is now up to 40,036 words. So I hit my writing goal for the month. That brings this year's total to 410,000. So I hit the writing goal for the year. That was awesome. But all of that culminated in me getting to 1.5 million words in my writing career. It's crazy. You know, so when I noticed that, when I saw that last night, that I had hit my goal for the year, and I had hit that goal for my writing career, 1.5 million. I decided to go back in my live streams and look back at previous episodes of things that I had done. And so what was really crazy is a year ago in August, I had just crossed my million word mark. So in a year, from the very beginning of August of 2024 to today, I've written 500,000 words. I had literally just crossed the finish line of a million, like it was like 1,036,000 or 1,060,000 some words. So I had just gotten over that million mark. And now here today, I am 500,000 more words into it. It's just crazy to think about. In the episode that I watched, actually, I don't know if I'm sure I could still find it. Let's go back to the videos. In the episode that I watched, there was, I had just hit 70,000 words in Golem Master 2. I had already written book 1. I was then on to book 2. And when you think about it, book 2, I think, had like 100,000 words more that I had written in it. And so looking back and like just grasping all of that, all of the writing that I've done since then, I don't think I'm going to be able to find it. I'm looking for the video. That's okay. I was still in the apartment a year ago when I did that video. I was in the apartment. I was sitting there at that little makeshift desk that I had made with the screens up. I had that really crappy couch in the background. There was no room in that apartment. Just a little one-bedroom apartment. I had all of my stuff crammed in there. Had like every other day from the other apartment people smoking marijuana, like always had that smell just percolating and drifting in to my apartment, which was frustrating. I do not like the smell at all. Having people drag race on Portland Road, which was only like 100 feet away from my apartment. And so like every night at like midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., here goes these guys revving their engines and stuff. The workload was insane. My 9 to 5 job, we had such a crazy year that it was nonstop. I had racked up over 100 hours of overtime that year, last year. And so for me now, looking back last year and having that 1 million word mark achieved, and now today I look at it and there's 1.5 million words for my writing total. I hit the yearly goal. I hit this other milestone, the XP of 1.5 million words. And the video that I watched last night from that episode a year ago basically talked about the consistency of actions, right? Being consistent. And throughout all those troubles, throughout all the hardship in that apartment, throughout all the physical struggles I had, the mental struggles, the energy, like I had gotten aspartame poisoning that year. That was when I was grinding my teeth at night so bad that I now have the permanent damage to them. The physical stress of like, I thought I was going to have a heart attack or a major medical condition from my old boss because of the amount of stress, like everything. I didn't give up. I didn't quit. And now I'm here today with this. And one of the great things about it was, I had this woman reach out to me last week, and she just said, hey, TJ, I want you to know I picked up Golem Master on audiobook, and I absolutely love it. It was amazing. It was incredible. You're now like one of my favorite authors that I'm going to follow. And just so you know, I cannot wait for book 2 and the other books, and I'm going to pick up The Dying Breed now. And what was really cool was when I got to reach out to her and I just said, hey, have you picked up The Dying Breed yet, the audiobook? And she's like, no. And at first I perceived it as her being like really sad that she hadn't been able to pick it up yet. And she said, well, my credit hasn't come into my account yet. So don't worry, please, don't worry. I'm going to pick it up. That's like how I interpreted it. And then I was like, here you go. Here's a free code. Because you picked up Golem Master and you loved it. You picked up Golem Master and you're ready for like the next book. And you're excited for the next book, which will be recorded in February. So, we still have like 6 months to go until book 2 is done. So for me, I got to send her that code, and she was so grateful and just said, thank you so much. This has never happened before. I've never had an author just reach out and give me a free book like this. Like, this means the world to me. And so there's many times, within that moment and going on through everything, looking back at that year, being able to be at this point now to where I can give other books away, I can give these books away, I can do these things, I can support or help others. That's what it means the world to me. So the next part of this that I wanted to think about had to come from there was a conversation that I had last week that really left an impact on me. And yesterday, as I was working out, I if you guys know or not, I play through motivational videos, like workout motivation, personal motivation through YouTube. Like instead of listening to music now, I just listen to those videos. And so, yeah, it gets repetitive because it's the same sound clips. It's the same interviews, podcasters of like, David Goggins and Joe Rogan and all these other people. But still, I listen to it nonstop. But it clipped to the portion of the movie 300. Right when King Leonidas and the Spartans are facing off against the Syrian Empire. And the one character, like the assistant to King Leonidas, his general or captain or whatever, he turns to the troops. He turns to the other Spartans and says, "Earn these shields, boys." And that was really, it really hit me. Earn these shields. These guys were the highest trained, the most devout warriors that Sparta had. The Spartan men that went with King Leonidas were the most badass warriors that entire nation had. And he said, grab your most trusted guys. Grab your most badass dudes and come with me. And yet in that moment, the very first contact, and granted history could be skewed, but this is Hollywood, but think about it. Like if that Hollywood movie was real, you're putting yourself there. You are the most badass warrior. And yet your captain looks at you and says, earn these shields. What does that mean? You've trained your whole life. You've devoted yourself to your whole life to this point. And now you are here standing before the war of all wars for your nation's history. You better earn these fucking shields. You better kill as many people as possible and be carried back on your shield or die trying. That just resonated with me like nothing else yesterday. You can train as much as you want, but in the moment you are going to be tested, will you be ready to actually earn it? You can train all day long, right? The kid who goes to practice throwing the football can train all he wants. It's not until you get inside the huddle and you got to face your fear. You've got to fight through all of those senses. You got to fight through all of those factors. Earn these shields. And so then I thought about Delta Force selection. Now, granted, I don't know the full Delta Force selection process, but I've read about it in one or two books when I was in the military. And so I don't know how long the portion is, but I know there's a certain portion of land navigation. And the more that I really read up on, like when I reflect back on Delta Force and SEALs, like both have got their own mission sets. But I really admire Delta Force for this one aspect. Because as you're going through the training process to be selected, there is a portion when you have to do night land navigation. Nighttime land navigation. And from what I remember reading about that these guys highlighted, and maybe they've changed it a little bit, whatnot, but they basically would tell them, here's your azimuth direction. They're gonna start you out on a point. Each person is different. Here is your azimuth direction. Go. And I cannot remember if they tell them how far they have to go or not. Maybe they'll say like go 7 miles this way, or maybe they'll say go 3 miles this way, or maybe they'll say whatever. But the other thing was they did not tell them how much time they had to do it in. the time continued to shift. So you could be like, all right, cool. I got to go 4 miles this way. I got to go 4 miles at 140 degrees. Cool. I've got 12 hours. Psh, easy. No, you don't know how much time you have. Go. Get to your point. Once you got to the point, there would be a cadre there waiting for you to be like, you made it. Drop your bag, get some shut-eye, grab some chow, rest up, get ready for tomorrow. And think about that. You're out in the wilderness. You're out there in the dark by yourself. You don't have a team. There's no team with you. There's no team to bounce ideas off of. There's no team to double check your work. There is no team to encourage you. How mentally tough are you? Because that's all it comes down to. The mental toughness to keep pushing yourself when you cannot see the finish line. How mentally tough are you to keep pushing yourself when you don't know how much time you have to give? So when it comes to writing, there's a lot of people that want to surround themselves with a team of cheerleaders. There's a lot of people who want to bounce ideas off of and be carried on a litter to the finish line. You're going to have to go through this on your own. There's absolutely no one who is going to be able to do this for you. And if that person wants to use AI, fine, whatever. If you want to use a ghostwriter, fine, or whatever. If you actually want to do this fucking thing, how far can you go to that point in the dark without anyone else in the time you're given? Oh, and guess what? Then you get to the next point. You have to do it again tomorrow. You have to do it again the next day. You have to do it the day after that. You have to keep going point to point to point to point in the dark without any knowledge until you finally get selected. Or, as you may want to think about as an author, until you become successful enough to achieve whatever you want to achieve. But that's that's what you have to overcome. That's the obstacle. You can talk to anyone, you can talk to whoever you want to. But at some point, you have to face yourself. You have to face the man in the mirror. You have to enter the cave of darkness. The thing you want is on the other side of hard. The thing you want is inside the cave you're afraid to enter. Can you keep going further and further and further and further and across obstacle and over mountains and through ditches and in the cold and in the wet and in the hot and in the humid? Can you go through those conditions continually until you reach your end goal? And someone may say, well, look at that guy. Look at that guy. Their race is different than yours. Their race isn't your race. Your situation is not their situation. It's different. Your story is not their story, and vice versa. But can you keep going? That's what it comes down to in all things in life. Big Lance coming in, 1.5 million. Thank you, my dude. I appreciate it. What up, bro? Dude, it's great to see you, man. Keep moving forward. You know, and that's what I was thinking. I was thinking about you too, Ryan, right? Like, some people in the groups want to talk about, oh, well, can we have a little talking group? Can we do this? And I was like, you guys are exactly where Ryan, Nick, Brian, and I were 3 years ago, 3 years ago. We had our small collective group where we would talk about things. You know, so surround yourself with those 3 or 4 guys, those 3 or 4 authors. That is your little group. And then grow together. But then you get to this point, like with us, where Brian is full-time doing his thing. You're doing your thing. Nick is doing his thing. I'm doing my thing. Like, we grow and develop over time. And I was like, that's where we were 2-3 years ago. We are not there anymore. We are going through this journey. We're going through the wilderness. We're hiking. We're pursuing those goals. Sorry, we don't have time to necessarily go back to the beginning, but this is the process. This is the journey. So yeah, that was all the stuff that I thought about over this last week. Especially yesterday. Earn your shield, man. Like Lance was saying, keep moving forward. Earn that shield. Every point. Put the shield down, rest, pick it back up, do it tomorrow. That's it. That's all there is to it. Okay. Let's get to these videos for the day. I love it. Love it. You guys are going to see, like, this is like the videos that I was able to grab. Yeah. All right. Always share audio. Entire screen. We're going down to the YouTube, Instagram. My bad.
This is a fact. This isn't bullshit. This isn't whatever. It's a fact. You figure out and you zero in on what you want, and you get up every single day and you work toward that goal, I guarantee it's going to happen for you at some level.
You believe that anyone in here in this room put their mind to anything, no matter how big the goal, and move toward it every day, they would sooner or later achieve it.
Every day. And I absolutely, I don't believe it. It's a fact. And you'll love your life doing it. This is a fact. This isn't bullshit. This isn't whatever. It's a fact. You figure out and you zero in on what you want, and you get up every single day and you work toward that goal, I guarantee it's going to happen for you at some level.
You believe that anyone in here in this room put their mind to anything, no matter how big the goal, and move toward it every day, they would sooner or later achieve it.
Every day. And I absolutely, I don't believe it. It's a fact. And you'll love your life doing it. This is a fact.
Love it, man. This one is the one that I really loved.
Just know that whatever journey you're on, you can't be envious of somebody else. You can't look over in their yard and go, why ain't I rocking like that person? It's not your time. God don't want that to happen for you like that. You just keep doing what you doing, and there's no bad in your life. It's all good. Just be grateful along the way that God, trust God in this journey. He got you. Just know that whatever journey you're on, you can't be envious of somebody else. You can't look over in their yard and go, why ain't I rocking like that person? It's not your time. God don't want that to happen for you like that. You just keep doing what you doing, and there's no bad in your life. It's all good. Just be grateful along the way that God, trust God in this journey. He got you. Just know that.
So man, think about that. Like, just be grateful for the journey. Like I was saying, earlier with Ryan, like 3 years ago, I was developing my connection and my relationship with the other people in this genre. Yeah, I was writing, I was putting out my books, but they weren't taking off. But what did that time do? What did the last 2 years do for me? I was talking to someone last week, and they said, TJ, I don't know if you know this, but you are so well loved amongst our community. And they meant the authors and the narrators and the core people of the community. So many people love you because of how genuine you are, and you are truly a genuinely good person. And that meant the world to me. I absolutely love this person to death. Absolutely love them to death. They're one of my favorite people. We've really built a strong friendship over the last month, since Lit RPG Con, really. But that's where a lot of people, John Stovall at Lit RPG Con, like, oh yeah, dude, like so many people know you. I don't know how, like that wasn't my intent, right? When I was starting out, that wasn't my intent. But now I am so blessed because the last 2 or 3 years, the books may not have taken off, but the connections and the community with the fellow authors and the other people has meant so much more to me. That's why Golem Master, the very first thing in the book is the dedication, and it's the dedication to this community. So my journey is different than almost everyone else's because it's all unique. It's all of our own journey. And instead of being upset about what I don't have, what am I grateful for? I'm grateful for the fact that later today, when I go on my walk, I'm going to call 2 people that mean the world to me. And it was because of how I built this in the process. Some people may be chasing wealth. That's it. But guess what? Wealth is going to deteriorate. Wealth is going to disappear. You're going to spend it on something dumb, right? Like a new fucking fleece blanket because you have like 30 other fleece blankets on your goddamn couch. The wealth, the finances are going to fade away. The friendships and the connection with the people that I've met, that is what I'm going to take with me.
Pretty soon you win. Pretty soon you'll fucking win. If you have the courage and the heart and the dedication and the mindset about everybody go fuck themselves.
It's so easy to be great nowadays, my friend, because most people are weak. Most people don't want to go to that extra mile. Most people don't want to find that extra because it sucks. It's miserable. It's lonely. And that's where I gain the advantage.
If I can instill one piece of advice into all human beings, it would simply be to believe in yourself without a doubt. Believe in yourself and don't rely on anybody to believe in you. Don't rely on anybody to push you or make you better. Believe in yourself and only yourself, and allow that human being to make you a better person. Pretty soon you win. Pretty soon you'll fucking win. If you have the courage and the heart and the dedication and the mindset about everybody go fuck themselves.
It's so easy to be great nowadays, my friend, because most people are weak. Most people don't want to go to that extra mile. Most people don't want to find that extra because it sucks. It's miserable. It's lonely. And that's where I gain the advantage.
If I can instill one piece of advice into all human beings, it would simply be to believe in yourself without a doubt. Believe in yourself and don't rely on anybody to believe in you. Don't rely on anybody to push you or make you better. Believe in yourself and only yourself, and allow that human being to make you a better person. Pretty soon.
There you go. Believe in yourself. Rely on yourself. Move forward. Keep moving forward. I love it, man. I love it. Oh, that's it. After 1.5 million words, what's the best advice I could give you? Keep moving forward. Don't stop. As I used to say to my troops, and I've said it on here multiple times, don't give up, just get better. Don't give up, just get better. What up, TJ? Uncle Troll dropping in. Holy shit. Oh, at first, Lance, I was not going to lie. It kind of looked like the Shocker. I was like, oh, shit. Lance and I just went to a totally different realm. Woo! Woo! Tickle my bum hole. That's funny. What's up, Big J? Coming in. Thanks, man. Love to see you dropping in, hanging out. We got Lance in here. We got Rhino in here. Keep moving forward. Walt Disney. That's right. Eventually, you can own all the IPs. Why write a great story when you can buy all the great stories? Disney. Oh, that's funny. Oh, my gosh. You guys, it's been a great day. It's been a great weekend. 34 minutes, 1.4 million words. Thank you so much to you guys who have been here. We've been doing live streams for over a year, you guys. We've been doing live streams, talking about books, audiobooks, trading card games, all the stuff. But at the end of the day, the year has been awesome because of the people and the connections I've gotten to make. Having Jessica Wargo come on, doing her podcast, building her brand. This week, I'm going to be interviewed by Pop Pop. If you guys know, he was at Lit RPG Con. I'm really excited for him. He's going to be building his brand. So Pop Pop is doing awesome stuff, really trying to grow and support the community. It's been wonderful to see him do that. So yeah, it's been awesome to make these connections, to build these connections with you guys. Super excited as well we've been doing this massive Lit RPG sale. If you guys haven't noticed, been pushing that, publishing it, talking about it, sharing it on all the socials. I'm really blessed that I've had 400 books picked up. I chose to put Golem Master for free. So 400 books have gone out into the world. And, I've actually said a prayer over it. I was like, all right, God, like there's 400 books that just went out into the world. Hopefully this will be a blessing. Like there's 400 people that picked up this book for free. May this be a blessing to them. Because that's what we're here to do, right? Be a blessing to our readers. Bless them with a really cool story that they can enjoy. So it's been really cool. And Golem Master is like it's number 352 in all of Amazon for free books. I was like, well, shit, that's a lot of free books. That's pretty cool. So yeah. We love you, TJ. I'm totally going to smooch your bald head next year in Denver, baby. Love it. James Hunter, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Dude, it's good to see you too, man. Thanks for stopping in, hanging out, man. Loving Discount Dan. Super excited for book 3. Discount Dan, it's good, man. I love that stuff. So I'm excited. I'm excited for you, man. It's great to see. Let's look at this real quick. Discount Dan, a Lit RPG adventure. Bro, 750 reviews, you guys. If you have not gotten on this bandwagon, I don't know what other wagon you need to jump off of. But look at, oh shit, hold on. Stand by. Look at this beautiful thing. 4.6 on the average rating. Discount Dan. This is gorgeous. 10,000. Number 3 in horror comedy. Seriously? Oh, please. That is not. Neither of those things are horror comedy. We all know that. False advertisement. This is horror comedy. But look at that. Number 3, number 6. Kicking ass, taking names. Discount Dan, you guys. You need to go check it out. And look at cover number 3. As you guys know, I'm very much known for cover reveals. So surprise, here's a cover reveal for you. Discount Dan and his Kiosk Kingdom. Oh, man, what great stuff. You guys go pick up Discount Dan. It's amazing. You're all going to love it because I said so. That's what we do here. Loving Golem Master, you're a hell of a storyteller. Dude, I'm trying to learn from you, my dude. You definitely have gotten the skill of writing so well. Like you have such a great way of depth, immersion. It's insane. But thank you. I appreciate it. Discount Dan is here. That's right. And actually, you guys can't see it because the camera is blocking it out. But my Discount Dan crown is right up there on the top shelf with my custom Mala knitted stuffed animal that I absolutely love from one of my fans. And then we've got my Golem Master hat. So yeah, of course, dude, of course. So, okay, you guys, that's really the only thing that I have for the live stream today. If you guys have any questions, obviously hit me up, let me know. For the Patreon members, I'm super excited. We are, the secret project is done. It is on my way to me. So I should get it by about September 6th or 7th. If it's good, you guys will have a new surprise book coming to you. That's all I will say. I won't give you any more. And then more than likely, we'll be doing, I will be probably building a Discord server. Though I despise the fact that I am contemplating this because there's so much social media already. There's so much. The reason for that is more than likely I may be doing something different as far as, shifting away from StreamYard or doing something different. But the bigger thing is And I see your question, James, in the comments. So if you guys have any questions to follow up with, just shoot them in the comments so we'll get to them before I head out. But I really wanted the Discord server as just another way for us to share memes and communicate a lot better with the Patreon members, because Patreon is great and I love it. It's just really hard for the Patreon members to feel like they have a way to communicate in a special way and have a special connection besides Facebook. So that's where I really wanted, I'm really considering, and I'm more than likely going to have a buddy help build my Discord server. So it'll be very simple, very simple. Just so we can have all the memes and all the GIFs and all the emojicons things. Jesus, so many of them. How many books are planning for the Golem Master series? Thanks, bro. So it's really, Jesus, Jay. So right now I am working through book 4. I just got to 160,000 words. I am in that third act, knees deep in the mud, and it's super great. Right now, I know there will be a 5th book. I already have like what I'm calling the path of the master kind of mapped out. And I just don't know if there's too much of that where it should be broken out into a 6th book. The other thing is I have planted the seed in book 4 so that I can bring in a book 6 if I really feel like I should. Just to make sure, like, I just want there to be a lot of content. I never liked the idea of dragging a book series out and just adding all this fluff just to make a profit. I don't like that. I want there to be a natural arc to a story and to really feel like you're captivating and capturing everything appropriately and accordingly. And as we know, if you give your readers a promise, you have to fulfill that promise. I promised that Pepper is going to be a Golem Master. So that is going to, to a certain point, right? Like that's his goal. So obviously if that's the goal, we got to achieve the goal. So the Path of the Master, the new development that comes in book 5, that is what's really going to be that key point. But then it's what comes after Path of the Master. And so that's where I think there could be a book 6. I just don't know. I don't want it to be necessarily overdone, but we'll see. So that's where I'm kind of like waiting to see how is that going to play in. But I'm excited though. I'm at that point, James, as you probably know, like I am more excited about writing book 5 than I am just like, dude, we need to get done with book 4. Like I'm over the excitement of book 4 to a certain point. I just want to get to book 5 because like that's really cool and exciting. I am at that point. But yeah, I have probably another 2 to 3 weeks of writing Golem Master 4 and finishing it before we can move on to book 5. But I'm really excited. I'm really excited for what is to come. And I've already gotten 1 or 2 feedback on Royal Road. One of the readers was like, dude, you brought this character in and out of left field, all of a sudden they have this. You haven't trickled this in throughout. You've actually presented them in this way. This is unrealistic. And so I was like, okay, I can probably switch this and just change the roles a little bit more, and then it will still work, right? So I will more than likely need to go back into book 4 and just tailor some things a little bit differently. But overall, I mean, this is going to be, 4 books. This will be the closest thing to a million word series that I've had, and I just love it. I just love the world, and it's not the typical lit RPG, but it's not supposed to be. And at the end of the day, there's people that have genuinely loved it, and I love having it as well. So yeah, how many golem could a Golem Master master if a Golem Master could master golems? 20 in a GCD. And granted, I know you don't know what a GCD is, but that's covered in book 4. So 20, but it's going to be limited down to, I believe, 5. Just so you know. TJ on his knees. Kinky, but no shame. Knee deep. Not on my knees. I'm knee deep into the mud. You being a country boy should know the fucking difference, Jay. Come on now. Damn, dude, 1 million words is crazy work. Thank you. It's been what I love probably the most is, at the very beginning of the book, there's the dedication to the Lit RPG community. And Dan, when he narrated it, he was like, hey, I did the dedication because I love it. I just don't know where it goes. So I gave it to you separately. I'm like, yeah, it goes right at the fucking beginning. And what I love is the fact of like each of the Golem Master books, whether you're reading it physically or you're listening to it, that dedication is going to be there. Because this book and this world is truly like for the community. And when Dan narrated it, all he said was, this is a love letter to the genre. And I love the fact that like all the people that are in it, you guys all have your part in the back of the book. Like in the cast portion, all of you are named. Like you guys, your photos are up there. Your books are listed. Like this is truly a community book. And to have it stretch out to this point and to just have this whole development, like taking that slice of life approach, has just allowed me to really enjoy being in the world. And it's something that I'm going to be really sad when I leave it. I'm going to be so sad. Like I know exactly what the last chapter is going to be. I've gotten emotional over it like last year or earlier this year when I thought of it. I think it was around January of this year when I envisioned what the final chapter is. Like I got so emotional because I was like, I am not ready to say goodbye yet. I'm just not ready to say goodbye. But as we know, in my belief, you have a great story when it has a great ending and readers wish you had more. But you gave them closure and conclusion that they were satisfied and loved it, and yet they just wish there was more, right? So yeah. J, little W. Oh my gosh. All right, you guys, 47 minutes. Kyle Wilkie, I'm happy with your passion. Dude, I wish I had your passion, my man. Like I gave you your shout out at the very beginning of the stream, but dude, like just you and how much you uplift others is just so awesome to see, man. And that's why I love having you be a part of this community. What is it? Every day, man, you're just smashing out highlights and recognizing others and uplifting others. Like that's why this community is so awesome, my dude. I love it. Good. Yes, you deserve it, my man. Kyle is a fucking treasure in the community. 100%. 100%. All right, you guys. Well, hey, my bro called me. So that must mean he's got something to talk about. So I got to go check in on the bro. We have our weekly chats. I got to make sure he's doing okay. But at the end of the day, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for being here, for celebrating, hitting my 1.5 million word mark in my writing career. As I've said before, in my weekend post, I would not be here if it wasn't for you guys. Just your encouragement, your support, the connections we made. This is what has meant the world to me is our connections, our friendships. So thank you so much. Thank you for pushing me, encouraging me to get to this point. And for those of you still working hard, don't give up. Just get better. Keep moving forward. You as well can reach 1.5 million words and so much more. Just keep putting in the work. So, all right. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Hopefully I will see you next weekend. And next weekend it's Go Ducks. Peace.
Yeah, I don't believe in destiny. I just do what's best for me. Don't listen to my enemies. They're just full of jealousy. Yeah, this legacy, you gon' see what's left of me. You gon' see success in me. You ain't seen the rest. I just wanna be the best at what I know, better than the rest, just watch me grow. Put me to the test and watch me go. This is my quest, I'ma make it known. They call me obsessive, oh I know. Call me selective with my notes. Call me aggressive with my flow. Call me offensive even though Joe, I ain't gonna lie, life's tough. Try to get by, life's rough. Try to do it right, it's not enough. Even though you try, you still mess up. But I'm still gonna fight for what I love. Still gonna die for what I love. Still gonna try, I won't give up. Still gonna fight until I've won. They say I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left. And I'm not quite there yet, but those words they'll regret. Cause I've got something left and I'm not giving in. I will not let them win. I won't stop till the end, no. Some injuries, mentally and physically. Studied them religiously so I don't repeat history. And people won't admit to me they don't want a victory bad enough to get a C. They'd rather just go leave it be. And this journey I've been on since 13, working hard and learning, never stopping searching. Yeah, it's burning, all this passion hurts me. I took action working, writing down these words. No, I'm not okay, I just wanna be something. I don't wanna be nothing, living all alone. No, I'm not alright, I'm just barely getting by. But I'll tell you I'm just fine, so you leave me alone. They say I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left. And I'm not quite there yet, but those words they'll regret. Cause I've got something left and I'm not giving in. I will not let them win. I won't stop till the end, no.